Hello, everybody. Back here again for our vlog a day. And today is Sunday, the 21st. And today was a beautiful day outside. Kind of rainy a little bit here and there and chilly, but overall, beautiful day. It warmed up nice midday. But got this morning fairly early. A couple dogs here. Got that taken care of. Ended up out in the hot tub, chilling out here for a little bit. Basically kind of had a lazy start to the morning. Had a couple things get done, nothing major. Playing with the dogs and stuff. Got a couple other things done. Had a meet and greet. Got that taken care of. Just kind of general stuff. Just end up little things. Mom and Karen had run to the store. Had a couple other things taken care of. They got back. Went ahead and I went over to a meet and greet at the people's house. They have 5 dogs they want let out a couple days this weekend. I guess they're out of town. The daughter's working double shifts or whatever. So went and met them. Dogs were just, oh my God, so crazy. Friendly, but just insanely jumping, crazy, just nutty as all get out. I finally got them to calm down a little bit. Went outside and the dogs were just kind of a pain in the butt. But I won't be there long. I'll be there like an hour. So let the dogs out, let them all go potty, bring them back in, give them some treats and put them away. So it shouldn't be a big deal there. From there, ended up basically, I actually went and got my run in first, got my shower, so on and so forth, went and got that taken care of. Went and did the meet and greet, and then told my wife that I'd meet her over there at the open house. The house we made an offer on last week. Basically, we went ahead and was going to look at it again just because we could. We went ahead and drove by. She got there first, and the open house sign was down, which was just taken down like today because it was there this morning. So not sure what's up with it. I got there, they'd already kind of drove around looking at other houses or something, and I called the listing agent, and she said there was supposedly a sickness in the family, and they didn't have the meet and greet, or the open house, not the meet and greet. I think more likely what was happening was the fact that after the first couple hours, it was one of those things where nobody's there, so they just kind of packed it up and called it a day. She said she could show it to me later, and I told her not to worry about it. Got back home, ended up thinking about it a little bit, called my real estate agent and made another offer on the house. We made a full price offer originally, and they chose the backup offer, which I don't know how much that offer was, if it was actually more than ours or just, who knows. But that offer was rescinded from the people when they basically were out of state, looked up insurance costs, whatever. And I'm like, that don't make sense, because when you're talking to your mortgage, agent, your mortgage lender, whatever, you would have had figured out your escrow and stuff and that kind of thing. They would have known Florida house insurance are way higher and whatever and whatnot. So who knows? The other option could have been they found out the fact that the person selling the house, the husband's in jail waiting trial for murder. And who knows if that's part of the reason or whatever, but it was rescinded. So I made an offer of less than asking because one, you should have taken my offer to begin with. Had you taken our offer to begin with at full asking, we would have went through it and everything would have been fine. But now that we know that there's one of the members is facing murder charges and could get a lien put in the house if somebody wants to do a wrongful death, basically lien against the property and stuff up until the day of closing could really screw us up, and we're out all the money, cost of, inspections and all that kind of stuff, wind mitigation and how, everything else involved that we would be paying for. So submitted our offers. We'll see. I don't know when we'll get the answer back, but who knows? If we get it, great. If we don't, great. I don't really care. It's not the dream house. It's not got the the best layout, but it's a decent layout. It's not got the greatest yard, but it's a nice yard. So it is kind of what it is there. So went ahead and we kind of, we're now just kind of in the waiting game. So got back here to the house, basically chilled out a little bit, just kind of hung around. Ended up having ourselves a pork chops for dinner. I ended up making pork chops. I sous vide them and then basically seared them outside on the grill, and end up having that and some applesauce, and then we had some cauliflower, I think it was cauliflower and cheese, and then some little like a flavored rice packet that we made up, and had a nice little dinner. Ended up having a little bit of dessert. Had carrot cake, which my wife had found a carrot cake without cream cheese frosting, which is really rare around here. Apparently everybody does cream cheese frosting on their carrot cakes, and this was more of a sugar frosting, which is what I want on my carrot cakes. So very excited about that. Ended up outside, had myself a nice little cigar. We had a little, I guess, meltdown with Karen's son again. He was having a little tantrum and stuff, and basically woe is me crap. So she talked to him for a while on the phone, trying to help motivate him to get his life together and move forward and stuff. So don't know how well it's going to go, but that added a bunch of stress to her. So of course that was great. And it's one of those things, we just make the offer in the house, and literally within like half an hour we get the call saying that, or the text message stuff saying he's, basically having a little, fit or whatever, because he didn't let the dog out today, and there's just a bunch of that stuff going on, that things he didn't do he's supposed to do as like a member of that household. And it just seems like every time we try and do something, we're getting, whether it be where, SeaWorld, having a great time, or dad has something happen, or we're out camping, or dad has something happen, or somehow their son, or somehow just family. Just seems like whenever things seem to be going a little bit too great for us, we get slapped in the face with something with her family and the stress and that. And it just sucks. And it's to the point that she literally, there's been times where I've seen her like not want to do things that are really like, don't want to make the next step to do something great, because then she's waiting for the next shoe to drop, and it just it drives me nuts. So it is what it is. But anyway, that's what we got for now. So I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Have yourself a safe, wonderful day. Thanks for watching.